Do you feel homeopathy will be much needed in a future with AI due to the human connection being an important part of treatment? I do. And AI could never simulate the knowledge required in the back and forward of with a patient. Like no patient can speak to AI, to let's say ChatGPT, and I've tested it to try different things. It can be pretty amazing at synthesizing knowledge. So if you put into ChatGPT, tell me about a sulfur woman. How would a sulfur woman act? 80% of what it says is bang on. So it's pretty cool, like as a little, thing for people. However, that 20% really matters. And you will not, from that, no patient can accurately and objectively put their life story into AI. You need that reflector with the homeopath to actually go through your timeline and notice. Do you know how many, Peter, tell me, when you're working with patients, how often do they not have the epiphanies about what was important until you're walking through it?
That's right. So it's a classic cliche from a client, a new client. Oh, I've never spoken of this to anyone before. My partner doesn't even know this. Or, gosh, I suddenly realize why it is so. Your detective work has resulted in an epiphany, a penny drop situation, and now I understand why it might be that I have this problem. Oh, this is why. Another cliche is a case well taken is half cured, because the insight gained from the practitioner and the patient and figuring out, well, why is it so? What's the genius of the case? Is often very insightful and often makes a difference even before they start taking their medicine some days later if it's posted out to them.
And I also think that homeopaths, and I'm seeing this already in the students, they develop an antennae or a sixth sense about people and about where to go and what questions to ask. And I've seen it, and they just it's that space that they provide for someone that is the healing, and that can never be done by AI.
No, it's a human to human contact, human healing. But yeah, it's the epiphanies that people have. And this is human connection. This is actually how we were made to heal. So, in all things, when it comes to tech, you can use it in certain areas, possibly to enhance. The problem is it's disastrously becoming something to replace. And that's something that I would never support. The human body and the human mind is so much further above the AI. So we really put an emphasis on your human brain. And also, when you are sitting with a patient, the amount of intuition and like creative insight, even from like the spirit, it's something that can't be ignored. And that's something that AI could never simulate. It can't, it doesn't get those out of the box moments. It can only didactically regurgitate. And we are beyond that capacity. So, no, I don't see homeopathy ever being replaced.